Incredible afternoon. Which one am I on? Switch accounts. I said go to my channel. All right. Incredible afternoon, everyone. So I have a little question for you. As you can see what's on the screen. Do you know what your design style is? Hold on. I'm trying to... What did I do? Oh, I didn't bring it in here. Hey, MJ. MJ. Tell MJ to come to bring me my phone off my charger, please. All righty. So while I'm waiting for that, if you're posting or you're saying hello from Shaquille Bell Pericles, I cannot. Can you get my phone off the charger, please? Really? In my room. I'm live. That's why. So I was helping my mom with something, and she was, she did a great job. She did her first one by herself, not literally, not at my house, and she cut out her first set of fans herself. She did the design herself. She drove me nuts to get it cut out. Absolutely nuts, but she got it cut out, at least the first half. Now she just has to cut the back and then glue it all together, and she would have officially made her own first graduation fan. So then once she did that, of course, she went back to her old self, and she's trying to jump right into doing graduation stoles. And so she asked me if I had a template. And I'm like, the outline, I don't have backgrounds and things like that, really that I use for designing. Normally I'm making them on the go. I'm making them on the fly. And so she went and, I was telling her, I was like, I do things like add my fade bars, crop it down, and add pictures or text and stuff like that. So I'm sorry, I'm trying to put so I can see comments. I'm sorry, give me a moment. Hold on, I'm sorry. Okay, I didn't realize I put everything in caps except you and your. That's so weird. Okay, so she was, working on it, whatever, and I was like, Mother, slow down. Why are you trying to go automatically to getting fade bars, getting backgrounds? It's like, you do know that you can create a graduation stole with nothing but text, just filling in a background with color, nothing but text. And she's like, well, how do you do it? I'm like, you just put text. You don't have to. I have sold a bunch of stoles where it's no pictures. It's just text. If you go and you look up custom graduation stoles, a lot of them are done with embroidery. They're not putting people's pictures on these stoles with the embroidery. It's, especially if it's someone for college, it may have the sorority or fraternity that they pledge. It has things about their accomplishments. It has the class on there, any organizations they were in. It doesn't have pictures. It don't have swooshes and lights. And I'm trying to figure out why y'all putting paint splatters on some of this stuff. What the heck does that have to do with graduation? I just don't get it. So I'm just telling them, I'm like, it doesn't have to be all of this. I constantly say, stop looking to the groups just because you see all this stuff. A lot of these things look the exact same way. And that's why I pose the question, are you really trying to learn to design for yourself? Like design from scratch, or just design from a template? Because I can look in a group and I know exactly where you brought your template from, because they all look exactly the same, which I am not saying is a bad thing, right? If you are not quite there yet, but you want to kind of have those designs, maybe you have a custom, it's just weird to me to like see so many of the exact same type designs, like no real tweaks, like everything is exactly in the position that it was provided, right? And I can see if that was from one person and it's like, okay, hey, this is my style of designing, and to make it easier on myself, for this grad season, this I'm using one or two designs, and everybody gonna pretty much work, I'm gonna make my designs off this, I'm gonna change the colors, change the pictures out, but this is my setup. It's different when you see the same exact templates from like 50,000 people, and it's like, dude, not everybody likes that. And then I go and I'm nosy. Y'all know I'm nosy. I see somebody post something, I'm gonna click on your name, right? I'm going to look and see what else you have. And then I see other designs and it's like all your templates are the same. But then you're asked the question of, do you know your market? Are you niched down to this particular person? Oh no, I don't want to be. I want to be able to do stuff for everyone. But then why don't you have designs for everyone? I want to be able to provide stuff for everyone. Does that mean you just want to be able to provide designs for whether it's birthdays, weddings, baby showers, graduations, retirement, or everyone, meaning you have some that want flashy, some that want, okay, give me a little bit of both, or someone that wants things very simple. I don't need my picture on it. Some of you guys will lose out on jobs because you feel like every memorial design has to have pictures and wings. I have people that come to me specifically because they know I'm not about to put no, most times I'm trying to avoid pictures, and I'm gonna figure out how not to put no wings on something or put you in heaven. Like I did a memorial design and it literally was a film strip. Like, well, it was like like when you go to the picture thing and it's like all those like pictures on it. I have a template where you can just plug a picture in it. And it's literally that with like regular pictures, not having to crop out the background. And then there's a picture of him on the side and then his name. That was their memorial design. They didn't need any doves, no halos, no wings, no stairway to heaven. Don't need the Lord, don't need a cross, don't need. I just did my memorial class and I showed them text designs that were memorial. It was still in memory of, it was rest in peace. And it had not one picture, not one flare, not one smoke, not one paint splatter. But that's because I know my design style. When people come to me, they know that I don't do like I like to call them almost like club flyers, or even with the designs with all of the slashes, the swoosh, the smoke, the paint splatter, the bunch of roses here. I don't get it. You can go very simple. So what I wanted to do is I want to show you guys my design style that makes me good money. I was almost tempted to call one of my customers, someone I've designed for and I provided items with, for you guys to hear their feedback on whether or not they need, like, they come expecting all of this extra stuff, or were they blown away by what they got? Because most times my reactions, oh my God, I love it. And it's something very simple. Like, I don't have to do all the extra, but they come to expect that from me. I don't have to do the extra as far as designing, because I put that energy into actually create, if it's custom, actually creating for them. I can charge what I charge for design, because simple or extravagant, If I'm saying that it is personalized and customized for you, it's not gonna, no, I'm not gonna have, like, no one else is gonna have this. So they're paying me for the fact that it is for them. I'm not using a template. Now, when I use a template, that's when my prices actually come down some, because I'm not having to reinvent the wheel. I'm, especially if you're using Photoshop, you're literally, if you got smart colors and smart objects, you click on that sucker, changing the color, it's changing everything. You go ahead, pull that picture in there, boom, boom, you're done in like a few minutes, right? But even with those little clicks, you're using this, you're not giving them anything really. You want to charge as if it is completely custom. I personally, to each their own, I personally don't. If I'm going from a ready-made template, something I already have, I don't, that's where they save. What options are you giving your customers to where they can have something great, but maybe not pay the full-on custom? Maybe I don't want full-on custom. Are all of your prices the same? Are all of your designs the same? I keep trying to tell my mother that this wasn't overnight in how I design. I went to go look at some of the stuff I did in 2018, and I was like, ooh, they paid for this though. They thought it was the greatest thing ever. But now I'm looking at this like, ooh, girl, I'm so glad you came up, because honey, this is, I mean, it's cute, but it's real basic. So I'm going to go through some designs, and I want you guys to see my design style, in that I don't do a lot of the flashy, yet I make money. All right. So I hear so many people say, don't make no shirt for me with no wings on it. I tell my family, I don't want any wings. I don't even want my picture on it. Please don't do that. Let's see. She says, I'm coming every time I get a notification. Thank you. Hey, just say, let's see. Want to design for myself. I rarely buy templates for the reason you just mentioned. I try not to put wings too. I'm learning. Everybody needs the low. You're so crazy, Tiffany. I think my issue is I don't have time to design different things. My clients see one thing and they want the same exact thing. However, when they allow me to change it, I will. I can't wait until I can switch it up. But are you successful in what they want? Does Nike switch up their logo? They just switch up the color. Adidas don't switch up their logo. Puma, how many people got all these 30,000 shoes, and the logo is the same? Even when it comes to the shoes, my sister come to me all the time. Oh my God, these so hot. They got new Pumas. And I'm looking at her like, baby, them look like them same ones that you got, like 30,000 of them you have in your closet, just a different color. I be trying, but my sister showed me one more Puma, and I'm like, girl, them all look the same to me. I mean, at some point, I mean, look, even Jordan ran out of ideas to where he just regurgitates the same old designs. Like, I mean, at some point, people just like what they like, and you learn to give people what they like. So if it's working, why are we trying to change it when it's not time to change it? Make sense? I find that always less is more when it comes to design. I feel you on everything you're saying. Hey, again, I don't need no wings. No, they want the exact color placement, etc., not necessarily switching things up based of the design. Okay, and that's even better for you. If they want the exact same placement, what's the problem? Do you understand how easy that makes it for you? You do understand that is how big businesses make money. They reproduce the same exact thing in different sizes. That's how they make money. They don't go and customize every single little thing. They put the same exact thing on the same exact shirt in 30,000. Well, in about, what is that? Extra small, small, medium, large, extra large, 2X, 3X, 4X, 5X. So let's say 9 different sizes and they'll probably even have it in men's, women's, kids, same exact design. And then they're producing so much of it that they have it in every store from Miami to California. And there's how many Walmarts, how many Targets? It's mass produced. Why y'all trying to give everybody something different? Y'all do know that's how many items do you have in your closet that thousands of people have? Y'all have to think about big business, like the same way big businesses think. They buy them same J's from the 90s. Exactly. I've been growing in my design since last night. I went and brought my notebook for my new class. Yay! You're going to love it. Okay, I will. Wait, which one are you on right now? Are you on Silaholics Anonymous or are you on Honestly Speaking? Because it won't tell me, like, hold on. You on YouTube. Hold on.
The hair serum, which has basically kind of transformed my...
I see it. Boom. There you go. Okay. I need to learn to stop trying to give more than what's asked. I'm simple and usually I'm a symmetrical designer. Lately, haven't had time and purchase designs, but not happy with the download. Jordan been out of basketball almost 30 years, and it's the top selling sneaker. It's top sneakers and is the top sneaker seller. Exactly. Creating the same design is super easy. It just doesn't allow me to be very creative, but saves time. So you guys associate being creative with switching up designs for everything? Is that how you associate being creative? So I'm going to share my screen, and some of these designs to me are quite rough, honey. And it's going to allow me to delete some stuff too. So, and then you're actually going to see how I built on these designs, right? So sometimes you'll have something that is very basic, but rather than build on it, you completely change it. So when I was doing this is exact, like 2018, this is how I sold this. Like, this is how I sold this. Their name was really small in the side, not even like super big. No, like literally, this is how it was sold. I'm going to go to Imani's. Well, now hers one sold like this. The crazy thing is, I did this one just to show, and it was so many people that wanted it. And that's kind of where it started for me with doing the fans. I never really saw the market in it until that year. And that's when I really started, because I've made fans for like other stuff. And I made like centerpieces, but fat heads, I just never really, I was just like, okay, whatever. Then one person asked, and then it's just been crazy since then. So I'm going to go, well, actually, no, I opened up here so I can see. So that was Imani's. Let's see. I'm gonna go like this, and let's go public. And so I think most of this stuff, let's see, this is 2016, 2017. It might not be over here. Okay, wait, 2018. Grad fans. Okay. 2018. I'm going to actually go through some of these, right? Because this is kind of how it started, how it ended. Oh, come on. Seriously? Why won't you open? What the heck? No specific procedure. Open with photos. What the heck? I really don't want to open them in silhouette because then it's going to, why won't it open? Maybe if I let it finish doing its thing. That's so weird that it won't open. I so don't want to open this in, well, I guess I can open it in Photoshop because silhouette will shut down on me. So file, open. Okay, that wasn't where I was supposed to be at. Okay, did I go to the wrong folder? Oh, grad fans, duh. It's gonna suck opening this like this. Dark picture. But this like 2018. So at first it was just like either 18 at the bottom, and I ended up doing the you did it. I ended up changing it. I think the year after that, I ended up acting a little bit more. Their name was small on it. I mean, this I hate the fact that I cannot just flip through pictures. Oh, that so sucks. Okay, wait, you know what? Let me go to Instagram. Because I know I can. I'm horrible, and if I would have done better at posting to Instagram, I would have had all of them in one place. But I'm horrible at posting to Instagram. Okay, some of you guys have seen this a couple times. So you saw how hers started, same exact picture. I didn't remove this part or whatever. But once they told me she was valedictorian, oh baby, I went all out. Well, not say all out, but I changed hers up from like everybody else's. So there was still very, very simple. Fathead, put valedictorian. Class of 2018 was really small. The name, her name, that was it. Then I did this version, which was inside of a frame. Same exact picture. Same exact picture. Just have her name, valedictorian, Miami Carroll City, the two mascots, class of 2018. His, pretty much the exact same thing. Her said valedictorian, his says you did it. His name is really small. The 2018 was only there because his picture was cut off on the side. So I put the 18 there to cover that up. And, she did ask for like a little something, because, you see how his picture is. So I played off of his picture. If he took his senior picture like that, I played off of that. And if you notice, they both say grad swag. There's like two sets at the bottom. Both say grad swag. It's the same picture of him, like, holding his grill. The one on the bottom has class of 2018 really small in the corner, and then his school name. The other one, 2018 big, and then the school name. But they're still very simplistic. All I did, because of the way his picture was and what they wanted on it, pretty much the same thing that's over here. Oh, wait, wrong. I did it the wrong way. You did it, 2018, Miramar. Instead of doing it that way, I went here. And let me tell you, had somebody locally who stole this whole setup, started making their fans the exact same way. So obviously it didn't have to be all super, super cool and crazy, because they took my entire concept after they saw my designs. And it was so funny because their fans were like this big, but I was like, it's neither here nor there. But everything is exactly the same. The only reason why it's any different is because of what they wanted in the background. So I had to figure out a way to add because this young man had passed before he can graduate with his classmates. But everything else is the same. All I did was just add the circle part to it. Same thing with this one. They wanted the same thing, same exact image, pretty much the chalkboard background. Congratulations. Same font that I use on this font here is the same font that's right here. This right here is the same thing that was on his. It's the same thing that's right there. Same exact, what's this thing called? Diploma. And it just has this part that's like different. This was the only one that was a little bit different because I wanted to try out the scroll. I didn't really care for the scroll look. You'll see all of the ones that they ordered. Real basic and simple. Just her name, class 2008, school. That's it. That's it. Y'all see how many things they ordered? And then if I go over here, same, just the name, school name, and I put the, like, that's where I got creative because she was holding the diploma. I covered up what was there. Class of 2018, the same one that was on the other ones. And then just congratulations. Here, same exact name. You did it. I just wrote it, just made it a little bit simpler. Still had the school name, 2018. The only reason why this was here is because I messed up on the tassel. That was it. Oh, there it is. You can see it up close. I mean, I guess it wasn't that bad in 2018. But if you see this one, I tried to make this where it was just her. And then I just added these, like, just simple names to it. This is, I think what I ended up changing on this was I put the yellow around it. And then the you did it. Once I did the one guy's on, oh, okay, well, let's put hers in there too. So she has one, just her name. You did it, class. It doesn't even have the school name on it. Folk know here, when you do stuff locally, they know what school that is with that dang on blue and gold. They know exactly what school that is. So I didn't have to do too much to it. That was her actual, like, grad picture, like her senior picture. All I had to do was add Miami Northwestern class of 2018 at the bottom. That's it. Let's see. I don't think I have any more grad stuff on here. I'm horrible with posting pictures. I am horrible with posting pictures. I'm trying to think, is there any other senior stuff on here as far as like fans? Probably not. I'm going to find them, as I'm going through. But even for yard signs, real simple. Just one picture, solid background, just the name. Don't have to do too much. Now, there are ones where, okay, they requested a little, a little extra. All the same, just changing the picture, depending on if they had on gray or they had on the maroon or they had on black. I just switched the picture up. This one right here is not really me doing a lot of fancy stuff. It's a background. And I provided y'all the template for that and the Polaroids. I didn't have to crop any pictures down or remove the background. It's just options where I can put whole pictures in there. This one, same thing, just whole pictures. Now, this one I got a little fancy, put a little ray, like the little sun ray thing on it, but it was pretty much still just a school. It's actually the exact same setup as this one. I just didn't put the background on it. But it's still my, like, I feel like anyone can look at these and know exactly like, oh, Shakia designed that. Shakia did that because that's her style. Do you have a design style? So then with this one, Polaroids. This is the film strip I was talking about. This went from being a graduation one to being one for a memorial. This is real basic. I sold a lot of those and it was no picture. And that's all vinyl. That's no printing, not having, giving them an option that is it's still what they want. They want to have something in their yard that represents like their senior, but it is less expensive than doing a printed one and having to design all that. All I had to do was change the colors. Same exact file, change the colors. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. This particular person purchased them and she wanted them all the same. She just wanted them different colors because she went to put them in the yards of like all the different seniors that she knew. So she didn't need one of their pictures on same exact one. Just give me a bunch of different colors. There's not even a school name on there. It's just the colors. Just the colors. You know how fast I did this and was able to move on to the next order and make money and wasn't sitting there working on one design, a few, like one yard sign that only made me what, 40, $50 when I went, did that, got them done, doom. I'm on to the next one. Not spending hours designing on something that you're not even, most of you guys aren't even charging for the amount of time it takes, even with knowledge, to make these things. Here you go, son. Yes, I see it. Thank you. And then that was kind of like a look at, so this one here, pretty much just like this, 2 pictures, didn't have to crop out the background, all that stuff, because it's my style of like, I like to figure out ways where I don't have to do a bunch of, it takes so much to remove backgrounds, make sure that it's on the edges, compared to just taking a picture and just cropping that sucker into a Polaroid. See, to me, I feel like you can tell my style in this. Like all these are the same. They're different, yet the same. I use the exact same elements. Polaroids here, here, big Polaroid, Polaroid going straight down the side. Film strip with 2, film strip with 3. This little strip down at the bottom, I turned it to the side to make this. I shrunk it down to do this. This has the same one. This right here, same exact flag. Now, pay close attention to that because that's going to come up again. This was in 2020. Watch 2021. We're going to see this again. We have here, it's bigger, it's smaller. It's smaller here. All I did was just move it. You want to switch it up and be creative? Just move them elements side to side. Change the colors on them. But all this, like, trying to figure out how to put this, and this, and it. Y'all drive me crazy. And then, let's see. All right, that was that one. Are these different? No, why do I have the same? Why do I have the same? Come up here. Oh, that same film strip is up again. That same bar at the bottom. Only reason why this is different is because they wanted his one football picture. And I had to be creative because these pictures, they didn't have a lot of like senior pictures. And some of these pictures were very, very grainy. So I had to be creative in that part. I'm not changing my template. I'm just going to figure out how to make your pictures look a little bit better in this. So because they weren't like great, I faded out a picture, whole picture of him at a game. And then just put this is the only one I had to like, I removed background on this one and this one and put it in the front. And so that because it was grainy with it being smaller, you couldn't tell that it wasn't like a really high quality picture. Then same thing with this one. You guys know from my memorial ones, y'all know I love this technique of putting things behind it and like fading it off just so that it fills in the negative space. This was a regular picture of him. Like sometimes you guys are I hear people complaining they don't have senior pictures, they don't have this, they don't have that. You need to figure out how to make whatever pictures they have. They don't care what the pictures are. They just want to celebrate their babies. But you are stuck in one design set because you got this template and you just want to plug and play and then you only got one template. Maybe have a template for someone that wants those things and then someone that doesn't. And so just watch because this template, this exact template's going to actually, no, I'm going to show you right now. So this, you see how they have this here? So 2021, you want to know what I did? That's not 2020. Same line, same thing at the bottom, same band at the bottom here. That was 2020. 2021. 2022, they're going to have a variation of this too. So still have this. My class of exact same font. Grad, exact same font. Only thing I did with this one, remember I showed you, I said, keep that flag in mind. Y'all see them little lines under there? That was on that flag. And then just added his pictures. Like those I did. And then I did do a background for this one, just to make it a little bit different than the grunge one. But it was the same elements. I changed one thing on this, and that was the background. That was it. I'm about to make money again this year because I'm about to use some of the same elements. I'm not about to go and keep, but this is signature for me. When they liked it in 2019, they liked it in 2020. Did they say, "Oh, we don't get no new stuff"? No. They pointed to the one that they liked and said, "I want that one." And I just gave it a little tweak and changed the name. Same exact setup. Same exact setup. Same flag, same setup, same Polaroid, same line at the bottom, grunge, same thing. We have the school mascot, same exact fonts as this one. I changed my fonts. I try and change my font, my text font. I try to change that every year. Sometimes I don't, sometimes I do, but I try and change my font. Oh, we can flip that thing, right? Yeah, we can flip it. Same thing. Polaroid again. Strip. Have not changed my class of in 3 years. I don't know where my 2019 stuff is, but it looks the same. My grad, I think this was the year where that one changed, and then the grad part changed again. But for the most part, same fonts. Still made a whole lot of money. Again, so now I'm going to have to go and show you from Silhouette because, again, I suck at posting. Oh, wait, I just realized you guys can't see any of this. Why y'all didn't tell me y'all couldn't see any of it? I was not sharing my screen. Y'all didn't tell me that y'all couldn't see any of this. Or was I showing it? I don't know. Because I just saw my face. But no one said anything to me if y'all could see it or not. So I don't know if I just went back to me or not. I don't know. But yeah. I don't even remember now. Because y'all didn't say nothing to me. But graduation cap toppers. Now the paper flowers, oh Lord, them take a lot. Take a lot out of you. Takes a lot out of you to do the paper flowers, but makes me plenty of money. This is where custom comes in, and that's why they end up paying for it, because they know that I made every last one of those by hand. And it's paper. But it's very simplistic. And I'm going to go back to this now. Oh, okay. Y'all saw me doing it. Okay. I was like, was I actually showing this stuff? I don't remember hitting here to come back to me. So I wasn't sure if I was showing any of this stuff or not, because I was looking at this monitor. Yeah, I wasn't sure if y'all saw this. Y'all saw these? I don't know if y'all saw that part. Oh, y'all didn't see it after I went here. That's what it was. Okay. Once I went to show this, I didn't go back to it. I'm like, how did I get to here? Well, how did I see my face? All right. I'm going to go back to Silhouette. This is so cringy. Like, literally, that's how it started. So I'm going to close out of that one. Close out of this one. File, open. All right, let's see. All right, let's go to here. I think all of my new ones might be over here. Y'all always was like, oh, what do I do to organize? Don't ask me, child, because I am not organized in any way, shape, or form. All right, so that I just saw somebody from, where's my 2019 stuff? That's what I want to know. I don't see none of my 2019 stuff, like all of those files. So I am someone that's more, that's why I still like vinyl. I am a vector designer. I pulled up something, where's the club one? So there are certain designers and some people who like stuff like this. I'm not this type of designer where, a lot of this is just filters and blend modes to create things like this. Now, I could create this, and what I have the Saturday, like I could easily do this in silhouette, maybe not like the neon look, but like just the separation of it. Same thing with like this one. I could create the separation and have just Friday behind it and have someone's picture, use a background for something like this. Like this could be a whole graduation yard sign. This can be a graduation shirt. This can be a graduation tumbler. This can be a memorial design. Actually, you know what? I think I kind of want to make this a memorial design that looks just like this one. So it's like when you go and you look at stuff, I mean, you have the smoke, the lights right here are just pin lights or flares, and then they have different blend modes on them, and it makes it look like it's like glowing and stuff like that. This is a certain design style. I mean, there are some people that just prefer this type of style. It's not me. When I'm designing, I design in a lot of vector type things. So you can see, I mean, these aren't grad stuff, but just in general for, let's say, okay, I'm going to open up my cheer one. Oh, where'd you go? So, boom. The one that she wanted with her kid's name. This one was all of their, the teams that they played on, 7U, 8U, and this is when I give them options. Do you want their names? Do you just want their teams? Like, they pick which one. This is custom to me. Like, I've never had an issue. I sold plenty of shirts, plenty of decals, plenty of buttons, and I don't have a piece of smoke. I don't have a paint splatter. I don't have a drip. I don't have a flare. I make good money. So I'm going to come out of this one. Let's go back over here. Oh, I was on open. So let's go back over here. Oh, you can see it better without me having to open it up all the way. Okay. So let's see. My cheer mom, same thing. Let's see. Why is it moving around so much? This is one for a football team. It's just work, nothing too fancy. Where is this one? This one right here. Cheer. Actually, I think, yeah, my font was messed up on this one. I love looking at this one in the preview because it has the real font. This one over here, I have no idea what this font was, and it's not on my computer anymore. But selling it to them, nothing fancy. Miami Gardens Bulldogs, cheer, and then it said leader in whatever font that was, because this isn't the true font. Let's see. This one. There was a version that had all words. Crazy thing is, That's the one they like better. Then I did the one that was tried to be fancy, put the little chief head. Same thing. Generally speaking, it's just work. They wanted this one. But want to, hopefully my mother's watching this. When I tell her, Mommy, you can't just go here and then try and find a font. You have to have it on your screen 30 million times with 30 million fonts. Generally speaking, like I literally will repeat it 1,000 times and change the font. That is how, oh, there she is. There you go. See, when you think I'm like messing with you, like, this is how I design. I literally put it 1,000 times and I will change the font 1,000 times and play around with it. Like, that's how I design. All text. Let's see. I did get a little fancy with this one. Well, oh, actually, no, it's this one right here. Hold on. I mean, you can see it because this is like, and I did this in vinyl. But where is the one that you can see with it filled in? There we go. Look at all the variations I did of this. And when I'm taking too long on designing, it's because I'm doing team. Oh, this isn't the one that has all the colors. I'm doing team too much with small things. Like there was the version where it was like gold and white. Putting this down here, changing colors. But this is for my son's team. So this originally, like what took me time to design wasn't really doing this part. This was the easy stuff. This, it was tracing this down. So I vectorized this to be able to make this. This is the part that took forever. Let's see. I want to find some senior ones. Ooh, the mask off one was actually pretty good. Let's see. Oh, come on. Why you don't want to show me? I don't want to open up all of them. I knew it was going to shut down. I knew it. I don't even remember what this was for. Oh, crapola. Hold on. This right here, though, now this was a labor of love. I made this from scratch. This right here, man, oh man, oh man. I think that's like one of the ones that took me forever, and I felt like I should have charged $1 million for it. I'm waiting for it to open back up. There we go. I don't even remember, like, that's crazy. I don't even remember making this one design. Dang. Oh, come on. I don't even remember making this one. Dang. But that's when we won at FYFL. We won at they won at Orange Bowl. They won at Nationals. I don't even remember making this. But obviously I made a whole bunch of them because they're all here. I don't even remember making this design. But see, like how my design works, and I mean, It's just the concept of what they wanted, like the win, lose, or draw. Like, dang, I remember making this design. This right here, though, let me tell you. I've had people ask me for this one. I end up cutting this in vinyl as well. And it was foam board, and I cut it all in vinyl and layered the vinyl to make it look like a really big boom board. I've had people ask me for this file, and this is one of those ones where I'm like, look, I can't give this up for no little $2 file because, ooh, child, the amount of spacing and work and moving and looking at a picture and making this, I'm like, I could never sell this for $3 because that's how much my files are. I spent so much time on this mess to where I'm like, lies, never, not gonna happen, Captain. But I've had a lot of people ask me for it because I think the picture is on my Instagram. I believe that's one of the things that it did actually make Instagram. Oh, you can still see some of my shirt styles on here too. Let's see. There is the small one for the cupcakes. Oh, it didn't make my Instagram. Aw, dang it. I thought it made Instagram. Nope. Nope, it did not. Dang, I was hoping that one did. It was a really, although I can probably find her Instagram and show it to you, but it was a really big boombox. But if you want to kind of see my style, you can always go to my old Instagram. Y'all see me? Look at me. I was a color guard. But yeah, you can kind of see my style when I'm like designing. Even when it came to designing like raffle tickets. I mean, keep it real simple. But you have to know what your design style is. If you just look into groups and you're not realize like you designing will become easier for you when you know your design style because you're not all over the place. I come up with really great ideas and I'm very creative in what I come up with, but it's still the same type of designs. The other thing that you guys don't take advantage of is being able to do really simple things like cutting vinyl. They had masks. They just wanted the date and the person's initials and the fact that it's their 16th birthday on a bunch of masks. This was the fastest and easiest money that I have ever made, I think, because I don't neglect, I forget about the fact that back then I was just doing vinyl, but things like that. And it's simple. You don't have to charge like a crazy amount of money. And that led to me getting more work with them because I priced that reasonably. It was just text. That's it. And then being able to cut, like if I can find the cut file from it, you'll see like it was all like bunched up on a page. Cut that all. I did that from one sheet of vinyl, maybe 2 sheets of transfer tape, like little strips at that, because I was able to just keep reusing that same transfer tape, using that same transfer tape. Got those done in no time, and that was the easiest money ever made doing those. You have to leverage the fact that you have a cutting machine and you can just customize stuff that they already have. Text. I am known for doing text stuff. I like to just do basic text. I mean, I got a little fancy, little something over there. Trying to find cups, just their name, vinyl on a cup, vectorize the mascot. That's it. Charge $12 for those cups. Them cups cost me $1 because they were on sale at Walmart. Because this is another one. Because I made simple decals. I mean, the little young man had passed, but even being able to make simple, like what do you like? What do people know you for? So for something like that, they wanted it for their team. Young man died. Wanted something that the players can have. Boom, vinyl. Cut all those up. Had one whole sheet. Put the transfer tape over it. Cut them all down. They were able to just put them on the helmets. Another one. Easy money. 30 minutes, not even 30 minutes of designing. Probably took me an out between designing, cutting them out, masking. Let's say an hour and a half max. But if your mindset is, well, shoot, I can't do that because what can I sublimate on? How can I make a decal that I can sublimate on? I want to add doves, like you wanted to add doves and halos and put a whole a stairway to heaven on these kids' helmet. All they wanted was a simple decal. That's it. But if your mindset is always just on all of the fancy stuff, and most of you guys have sublimation and you have a vinyl cutter and you're thinking of using it just to cut out vinyl to sublimate on top, when you have money sitting right there, you don't have to do too much. But I know my design style. Most of my things are always pretty much making text look really, really good. I actually like this one. Greatest Show on Dirt. This is when I had a little phase. I was obsessed with the Vids font. Yeah, I had a bad obsession with it. Almost every design for like 6 months had this little raggedy font, and I tried to use their little fancy little thingies in it. I look at this now and I cringe because I'm like, Shakira, what does these little things have to do with this? But you'll be surprised at what people like. And as you grow, you can look back at it and be like, ooh, I see my growth. But your clients probably think it's the greatest thing ever. Why? Because they don't know how to do this. So whatever you kind of show them, they're going to think, wow, that's so dope. So it's okay to learn now and just like kind of keep it real simple. And as you grow, y'all gonna see the difference in the designs as I kind of like, as I grow. But I thought this was the greatest font ever. Child, I look at this now and I'm like, what the hell was I doing with these little curly cues on this whole shirt that was for football? Got a lot of compliments for this one at the Heat game. Very real simple. My baby got a lot of compliments for this. This was back in 2016. This is when I used to listen to people about placement. This is the worst placement ever on a kid. This definitely should have come up to at least right here. But again, this is 2016. I'm trying to help y'all not make the mistakes that I did, to where it took me years to understand center of chest, where to place things at. Hopefully you guys pick up on some of these things and you're writing some of these things down when you go back and listen to them. But this right here, I hate looking at this because I'm like, man, that was down way too far on his chest. Definitely should have started about right here. Vinyl, door signs. That's it. Like all vinyl and foam board and some ribbon. This is what I consider to be crafting. Like I was crafting back then. It wasn't really a business, but because I'm like, it was foam board and ribbon, and the back of that looked kind of ghetto. I ain't even gonna lie. But they loved it. And at the hospital, they loved it. I got more orders just from that. One of my first shirts that I call like a line, because like that was, people asked for that one too. I didn't really want to sell that one. Again, all text. I sold a lot of those too. Whole lot of those shirts. Whole lot of those. I need to bring some of this stuff back. Reunion shirts. Real simple. All text. I am known as someone that can make text look amazing. And got to do all the other stuff. Now, when I do sublimation, it's just easier. I'm still going to rock the hell out of some text, but now I can just press it in one versus doing a bunch of colors. It's still my signature style. All text. Exactly. I wish I knew better back then. Yeah, see, he had to. These were for. I'm about to do the same thing. They go to spring camp. When they go to spring camp, they just tell you what color shirts to give them. They don't give them like a set shirt. They have to have a different color. So I literally made him different shirts every single day that were just religious shirts. And this, in fact, by him going to camp every single day with a different shirt on, with a different saying, your mama make those? Yup. Ended up getting a bunch of new clients when he went to spring camp that year. Actually, I need to bring this design back. I need me a shirt that says this. I'm trying to keep it to like text. And they rock my shirts faithfully. And it was nothing but text. Do you know your design style? Text. This was ours though. Just knowing how to use text, like curved text. That was it. Actually, not even that. That's from Microsoft Word art. And we had on a different shirt. Every track meet we had on a different one. Team Makai Jeremiah, lifetime member, fan club president. And then mine was no. So I think my mom's own said president, mine said CEO, and even said CFO, chief financial officer, because he was the one working. So I think, yeah, my mom's own said president, Eva's own, mine said CEO, and Eva's own said CFO. All text. This was for Fly Tap. And just us walking around and me giving out my cards, I end up making for people that that was NJ's last track meet. I ended up getting more orders, and it's just text. But it was the fact that it was just creative. Yes, I actually come up with all these sayings. That's what the part, like, so that's for me, that's my design style, is the different sayings that I'm going to end up coming up with or how I arrange it. I mean, this isn't like a same, it's just, that's a standard one, daddy of, mommy of, but it was just putting it in building blocks. Like, that's it. Legends are born in July. Had a bunch of people wanted that. Asked for it in rhinestone. I don't think I ever made the rhinestone template for it, but yeah. And if you can't tell, I was obsessed with this font. So if you look, this is like this, right? But if we go back a couple of them, I think, okay, so that was the new logo. Look at my birthday behavior. Again, I was obsessed with that one font. All fonts. Let me see. I'm trying to find the one that had my old logo on it. So when I made my logo, I literally became obsessed with that font. And look, so this is how it was before, because it was Elite Events and Creations. And then it became Elite Prints. So if you look at my logo and you look at this, they're the exact same fonts. I get fonts and I stick with them. While y'all are trying to figure out all these 30 million fonts, my signature designs for about like 3 months had the exact same fonts that was in my logo because I was just addicted to that font at that time. You think my clients cared? Nope. They rock those shirts. Look, same exact font. When I tell y'all I was obsessed with this font, like for real, obsessed with that font. Once I did, look, their design look just like my logo. Mm-hmm. This also got me some notoriety. MJ at this was, let me see, this is July. So this was summer camp. This was, oh yes, no, it says that summer Bible camp. And they had to put on a talent show. And so they were doing the Three Little Pigs. And when he told me that, MJ told me, and I was like, had to come up with like the stuff for it. He's like, when he told them, oh, my mom can make us some shirts. I'm like, well, dang, thank you for that. So I end up doing that. So that was the Three Little Pigs. I end up making them pig noses out of paper. So this was me being the crafty mom. To me, this is when I was crafting. And I made them noses, and then it has still a powerful message in it. So it's the big bad wolf, and it's let me in, but it's also religious. So it's for God, let me in. And then for theirs, because it always just says, who's afraid of the big bad wolf? And so I just kind of took that, and who's afraid? Not me. God's with me. So yes, Pa. Okay. Don't chase him.
I was chasing us.
I'm going. Okay. You remember this, Pa?
Yeah. The Three Little Pigs at camp. I missed that.
2017. My style still hasn't changed. I'm still making money. And then this one, made it for track. They said, "Oh, I like your shirt because I wore it during track. I want one like that, but for football." Did I try and change it? No. Instead of my favorite runner, my favorite Chiefs. Well, and on one of them, I think one of them said Chief, and then Chiefs because hey, stop. Okay, tell Daddy stop. She had two sons. So on one side, it was one son's name. On the other side, it was her other son. So my favorite Chiefs called me Mommy. Exact same fonts that I used before that for track season. When they say I like that one, I want a shirt like that one, but I wanted to say this. It does not mean change the design. Give those people what the heck they asked you for because they liked it. Why are we reinventing the wheel? They liked it. Sell it to them. Give them what they asked for. Stop trying to do so much. Custom does not mean that every design has to be totally different. Exact same fonts. Exact same setup. Everything. Only thing I changed was Chiefs instead of runner. That's it. That's it. Now, this is the one I was trying to show you. I was in my bag on this one. Now, this one took a little designing because let me see, is it a close-up of it? No, I don't think I have a close-up. So their team was called Mask Off, but I had to make it girly. And so it is actually a masquerade mask. And then I had to make it where I welded a bandana to the bottom. Oh, I was in my bag on that one. Like it once it's done, it looks very simplistic, but the thought process of it to make it where it was girly. So the top looked like a masquerade ball mask, but then it came down like a bandana. Like, I was in my bag on that one. I really, really was. And they loved it. I mean, they was like, oh my God, Kia. Yeah, I was in my bag on that one. And then, of course, my vinyl skills. If you guys have never seen this, I turned my my stepdad's spider. So this is how it looked before. And then because I had a bunch of vinyl and I knew how to work with vinyl, I turned it into this. I covered his entire bike in 651. You're not even supposed to be able to cover cars and stuff in 651 because it's so hard and stiff. I literally covered his entire bike in 651. I'm super proud of that one. Super proud of that one. That one made me a lot of money. Even though he would ask my mama, my mother's on here. That might be my stepdaddy. Well, it was. But, oh, honey, him paid for that. We don't play no games. Ask my mama. He paid for that. Y'all see, that took me what, like 2 weeks? No, like a week and some change, because I got tired of it. But oh honey, yes, covered the entire bike. And then they got a little personalization on it because it had the 2 and then his name on here. Yeah. There you go. Baby. That was money. All because I knew how to work with vinyl. They could have easily gone to a car wrapper, which would have probably charged them way, way more. So of course, I didn't charge as if I was like, it was my first time doing it. So I didn't go like too crazy. But the fact that it was like done up, like when I gave them the price, it's like, okay, I was a little bit lower, but it was my first time. And I knew it was going to take work. So I wasn't going to just do it for nothing. But yeah. Let's see. This one, another one that's really, really simple. Someone, they wanted a graduation or a trunk party gift. Real simple. Didn't have to do too much. Gator girl. She's going to be a gator. Gator girl. Put it on the towel, put it on the hand towel, put it on the rag, put it on the rug. Instant gift, instant money. Simple. And that was literally cut on scrap. I think it was cut on scrap vinyl. That wasn't even like, having to buy a whole roll. And that's because how I know it was on scrap vinyl, because I didn't have enough vinyl to do Gator Girl again. So I just put UF 2022. Oh wait, she graduates this year. I just put that on there because I have no more vinyl to do Gator Girl again. So that's how I remember that this was scrap vinyl. Like, this cost me nothing. This was on somebody else's design. I had like a little piece left that I already charged somebody else for. So this was straight profit when I made this. For my in-laws, they love these shirts. 1 + 1 = 7. 1 + 1 + 7 = 16. So that was for their kids, and then the number of grandkids that they have. This was for their 50th wedding anniversary. My mother-in-law loved these shirts. Simple. Text. That was it. More text. Oh, did we notice that baby girl and the girl is the same girl? Oh, wait, where'd it go? It's the same girl that's right here. Why? Because they saw that. It's girl. They liked it. We're going to rock with it. We ain't changing nothing. See where we're going here? When you know your design style, they're not coming to you expecting something different. They're coming to you. They're coming because they like your style. And it don't matter if all of it look the same, because that's what they're paying for. You do know people go and buy Versace, they buy Gucci, they buy Hermes, they buy Yves Saint Laurent, they buy Fendi, they buy, all them patterns are the same on all this stuff. They buy it because they like either the brand, they like to pretend like they got money, or look like they got money, or if they do have the money, they just like rocking the brand, but it's the same stuff. And somebody else got them same shoes, got their same scarf, got their same hat, got them same glasses. Oh, because that's how you make money. That's how corporate companies make money. They mass produce it and they're not trying to change it. I keep trying to tell y'all this, but I think it goes in one ear and out the other. Y'all think I'm lying because everybody else keep telling you how to make 6 figures by doing this, that, and the third, and all this other stuff, when you can go and keep it real simple, still make a lot of money. Once again, all text. I'm known as someone that will freak the heck out of some text. Just text. This is my actual brother. And someone took this and traced it out. And it was so funny to see, like, it's not the design concept that was the issue, because I'm like, everybody was doing it. It's the fact that my brother's body is very, very distinct. Like, it's not like, and everything. And they literally took, whenever I posted somewhere on Facebook, and they traced it, and somebody here had it, because he was like, yo, that's me. And it's like, what you mean? He was like, yo, that's me. And he turned around and went like this because somebody went and traced my design and put my brother's pictures on some stuff. Yeah. Because I took a picture of him, made the silhouette, and everybody was doing the living unapologetically, but I made it where it was him on there. I'm known for doing stuff like that too. What type of designer are you? Do you know the type of designs, like the type of designer that you are? So now we're back up here. Had to make cheer uniform practice. Well, their temporary cheer game. Game uniforms. Still my signature style. I'm going to come back over here now that it's open. Oh, that's the other thing that opened up over. No, that's the win, lose, or draw. I'm going to close that out. No, I still don't remember making that design, man. All right, let's see. I want to go to some of the, what I came on here for, my mom was like, show them that you don't have to do all that. So I'm going to jump up to my grad stoles from last year. Okay, wait, let me come back this way because this is 2020. I'm trying to figure out where all my 2019 stuff, like, I can't believe I didn't post not one thing in 2019. That's so crazy to me. I literally did not post any of my grad stuff from 2019. I'm gonna have to go back in there and just put them on, like pick a throwback Thursday and drop all of my stuff from 2019. I don't even know where it's at. Where? Ooh, this is my very first sublimation to glitter patch myself that I printed myself. That was when? 2019. Where's all my I think this might be some of the 2019 stuff. I think. Is it going to open? Oh, that's just that part. So I created that part first or second. And then let's see. Is this the full on fan? I made fans from this. I made shirts. So this was a fan, but it was also on a shirt. Look, single picture, just text. Now watch this. Let me go to Keyshawn's. I guess I have to find hers because that's just the fan, but I did shirts also. And then there's Jazz, and then there's those. Okay, so this is all some of my 2000 proud family of his fan. My mom asked me, what do you do for like shirts? Where can I get backgrounds and all that stuff for a shirt? Why? Back then, I had to do them as print and cut. Now, if I wanted to, I can do them. Well, I still have to do them as print and cut to go on black, but I can do them like and just put them on a white shirt. But this right here, proud family of, remember we had this right here. Oh, wait till you see how many times I use this. But you know what I did? Ungroup. We're going to go like this. And wait, let's go. Ungroup. No, not group. Ungroup. Ungroup. This was the shirt. This was the graduation fan. I took that same, and do you think most of y'all are having the same stuff anyway? The same thing you have on, like, we tell that. Don't redo it. The same one you have on the mask, make your stole, make your grad cap topper, make this. I did the same thing without having all the backgrounds. That was the graduation fan. Took it, put proud family of. Not any of the names, because then that costs more. So you can get this where I can give you a better price because they all just say proud family. Now, if you want proud mom, proud dad, proud uncle, proud nana, proud sister, proud brother, oh honey, because I now have to type all that out and resize it, you're going to pay more for that. So how do you combat some of the, well, that's too much? You still give them an option. Okay, this is what's easier for me. If you want to have all these different names, those are all technically different designs. You're going to have to pay for them. But if you like the overall one, I can go and it's a generic one. I did from the big kids to from the kids shirts to the adult shirts. They were all one size. Well, the little kids got a different size. I wasn't trying to figure out what size went to which shirt, this, that, and the third. They all were the same exact size, from a 3X to a youth medium, I think it was. Then I think the youth small, and then like the 2T, like the taller ones, whatever. I think those were around like the same size. But what I was not about to do is try and go through and figure out which one go to which. No, ma'am, no ham. You did not want to pay for custom. So everybody gets the exact same size. That's another thing that you guys have to stop doing when it comes to this. Oh, what size are you making for this? What's the perfect size for a large? Unless it is a one-off, there is no perfect size. They're all getting the same one. You go into a store right now and go look at any shirt, sweatsuits. Hopefully they still have some that have all the sizes. Put them all together. From a small to a 3X, gonna have the exact same design on it, the exact same size. I learned that by going into the store. I'm like, wait a minute, why am I stressing myself? When they buying it from the store, it's the same size. So I started doing it. But you don't have to have all that. My mother just made a wonderful fan. And I told her, Mommy, you don't have to go and now make it with the fancy background. Take off the frame. You have her picture. You already have the words. You can even leave that bottom part. You can maybe add congratulations. So now it's like, it's for a shirt. You can make it look a little bit more like for a shirt and call it a day. That's it. And since she was like, well, you need to go online and tell the people that, because we thinking we got to go and do all this extra. I don't know why. Who told you I got to do all this extra? Who? And let me see if I can find hers, because hers says proud family. Let me see. Proud mom of, I think this is the one for his mom. That's the only one I think was different. Yeah. Let me see. Because where is Alexis? Proud mom of Keyshawn. Jazz. No. Ashley Elizabeth. Where is Alexis's stuff? And where is Simone's? Because her shirt, let me see. I'm going to find the shirt for you, because it is on my phone. Albums. Grad. Where is my grad stuff? Or is it under shirts? Which one is it under? Let's see. Grad, senior. Nope. This is all 20. Nope, not that one. Yard signs. Nope. Sublimation. Nope. Where's the one for shirts? Shirts. 248 pictures. All right, let's go through. Oops. The one thing that was like fancy, I guess, is I took the balloons and made them Minnie Mouse. All right, I want to go through all of these, so let's just go through that. I'm trying to get through. Track. That's when MJ was running track. That's how his looked. That was for Zion Imani. Track Uncle. Same exact design. Just changed the name on it. Got like from other teams. I got 3 different teams. And one of them, it was like 3 different families that wanted that exact same one. They didn't want anything different. Exact same one. All they do is just change the name. For me, all we had to do was mom, bro, uncle. I think I did one for my mom. Like, well, me, even MJ, my brother, my mom, because we went to like every track meet. And then like with them, I had to add like aunt, sister, da da da. But end up just us walking around the track meet. Woo, where'd you get that from? Because it was just different. Still text. The only thing that was like it stood out, I guess, the font and then the way the shoe was. My baby. And then ours was just on a different color shirt. This was another design that I made when he was playing football. I'm trying to find the ones from grad. Oh, remember that proud mom of? Look. Wait, can I turn it sideways? Oh, her graduation fan looked exactly like that. All I did was put proud mom of on top of her graduation fan. And that's, look at how I was making, like, it's just her name. I'm trying to stay stable. And then it said the school and then graduate. That's it. And I think on the fan, it says it in here. So it says 2019 University of Florida graduate. That was the fan. And they had on shirts, same exact design. Just proud mom of, proud sister of, proud niece of. That was it. Text and just add an anchor. And if you're doing sublimation, sublimation is supposed to make your life easier. You create it, you print it, you press it. But just because it's sublimation doesn't mean that you have to have all this other stuff to it. Ooh, I like this one. They were going to go see Janet in Vegas. Janet got on my nerves, though. She had a lot of small pieces to her. Yeah, and that, I don't know what I was thinking with that Jordan font. That's what that font is called, Jordan. And that thing it was distressed. It was so many little pieces. So I'm able to be creative, but I try to be creative in the same thing. So like I just switch up like text design. So when they said they were going to Vegas, cool beans. Just use the lyrics from her song, put Vegas, put her, and like they were just over the moon when it came to those shirts. And then some of them wanted rose gold and gold, and then the other ones got silver and blue. But for the most part, same exact design. And there's all of them together. And when I take pictures, some of you guys take one picture. Those are who are my creative business. When I tell y'all, I take a bunch of pictures. Like it's the slightest angle. Some of them have light, like the light will hit it differently. Like these are like I sat here and it seems like these are all the same pictures, but they're not. Sometimes you catch the lighting different ways. It's blurs on them. So when I go and I say I take a bunch of pictures of it from like, it may seem like it's the same, but I zoom in because it's about the lighting. And I take with all of them, it was just the rose gold by themselves, the blue and silver by itself, all of them together. Like I take a lot of pictures. Some of them are cut off. And then, yeah, cause see, it looks good to you guys because it's far away anyway, but it was blurry. But I end up taking a lot of pictures. Because sometimes just in how you arrange them and where you're putting them or how I want to utilize them, I need it in different formats. Once again, text designs. Text designs are the easiest to make, and because you don't have to really do a lot of like fluff. Well, I mean, for this one, I think the hardest part was the anchor. Oh, do you also notice a theme? Okay, so with all of the shirts that I showed you, what's the one thing that you notice other than the fact that it's text? There's something about looking at all of my shirt orders. What is it that you also notice? Let's see if any of you guys pick up on it. And then just a 16 on the back. Oh, here it is. So remember her fan? Instead of putting her name at the bottom, I just put her name to the side. Oh, look, there's that same proud mom of. Oh, I use that how many times? Like same exact ones. Same. I create that. That is my style for that year. I might move it somewhere just to make it a little bit different, but for the most part, it's the same. So, proud dad of. And there's them together. And I didn't take a picture of all the other family members. My friend, I had to make her a thing when she went to People's Court. Nope, not the foiling, because some of this is just different. And there's Keyshawn's proud mama, proud family of. Look, same exact size print. No one has picked up. Nope. The one part about this one that his mom liked was on hers, I added his baby picture at the top. Nope. They're not designs in square. Nope, not that. I had to custom design most of these. So if I have to custom design, there's something that I'm not doing when I'm custom designing. Ooh, this is one of my favorite ones. This is a cheer jacket. I mean, these are hoodies. So cheer mom 4 times. So that's the cheer mom. I'm going to go through it. That was for one of her daughters. That was, wait, let me see, national cheer champion. So there's one daughter. It was 3 different ones I had to do because each of her daughters had different rings. The ring on the back, she only had one. She had one. And then there's one that had, and then I think the mom had 3 or 4 on the back. Bulldogs champion, that was for the baby girl. The cheer mom. So, oh, this is my favorite one too. You better get you an even, just not my even. No. You know what I want you to know? What I want you to notice on that? When I'm custom designing, I'm not making one dang on shirt. That's what's not gonna happen, Captain. I'm not about to go and do all that work to custom design, because if I have to custom design it for you, you're not gonna want to pay my fee for me to design this for you. So on all of those, it is very, 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 very rare that I'm gonna do one shirt. You coming to me, you better be coming to me for at least, at a minimum, 3 shirts. I take 2, but most times you're coming to me for at least 3 shirts. I don't do the onesies and twosies. It's not worth my time. It's just not worth it. A whole cheer team. The coach, this was the coaches. This was for the cheer team. This was for, no, that was parents, cheer team, coaches. Because this was the coaches' shirts. This one I think this one had 2 shirts. See that one? 4. My target audience, groups, families. Groups, families. I ain't doing no one shirt. Family shirts. Every like stuff like this, if it's for like a birthday, like these, I've done as just ones. So this was one because it was just her birthday, but for the most part, but I also like her. Whole teams. They coming to me. Let me get the whole team. Mock-up. Oh, when people say your mock-ups don't look, I don't know who y'all talking about because my mock-ups. Mock-up. 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 Wait, there's all mock-ups. Hold on. Where's the actual? Hold on. Oh, I don't have it in my phone. But you can somewhat see theirs. And it looks exactly like the mock-up. Oh man, I don't have oh, here's all of the jackets. Now, mind you, these are just the mock-ups. Those aren't the real actual jackets. I showed you the actual ones. My mock-ups look like the end result. That's just the mock-up. Mock-up. That's not the real jacket. Well, real hoodies. Oh, here, so you can see it, probably see it a little bit better. That design. This was the mock-up, and you guys saw the real design a little while ago. And there it is, a little bit bigger. This is the actual hoodies. Look just like the mock-up, huh? Bridesmaids shirts. Did the entire wedding party. Not doing 1s and 2s of that. This one was, I took the picture of one, but I think I may have, oh no, I didn't take the whole picture of all of them. Now, this was one that was just 2 shirts because it was one of my cheer babies. Certain people, they can get 1s and 2s out of me. So I end up making that shirt for, where my cheer babies? Her mom ordered it for her and her best friend. But that was still 2. It wasn't 1. Those who took my memorial class, y'all just learned about this. This is a memorial design. And that's what they wanted. I am text. Even when I'm making memorials, I try to stick to my style. I know my design style. So what do you say when someone comes to you for only 1 or 2 shirts? Oh, I'm gonna sell it to you, but you're not gonna pay like you're gonna pay my full design fee because I'm making it just for you. I have to turn my heat press on for your 1 shirt. you're going to pay for that. Even when I created, so with this one, I ended up doing maybe like 2 or 3 shirts, but I didn't mind because it was the exact same design as, I'm gonna have to turn it sideways. So I was hired to make their like their campaign flyers. So what's on the campaign flyer is on the shirt. All I did was change the colors. That was it. I'm not going to reinvent it. So I had the design from that. I resized it, put it on the shirt. So that's the only reason why, like, I wasn't tripping on them about a few shirts, because I didn't have to do anything different. I created this and they ordered hundreds of these. I threw in some buttons and I made the shirt, all from the same design. Birthday ones, I will say, okay, no. So birthday ones, I will do single ones, but it's normally because I already have the design and all I'm changing is the name. Those are like the only ones. Like for birthdays, I will do singles, but that's because I'm only changing the name. But yeah, you guys have to figure out your design. Look, this was one for vinyl. People come to me, they wanted rags for their cruise. Just gonna do it in vinyl. Like, I love text designs. I'm not really a, now I've, because I'm like, you're doing sublimation, and I try to, but I took it from when I was just doing it as text, and now I've added backgrounds, but it was an evolution of how it was designed. It started off as just text. It moved to where I started adding backgrounds, but I left the base the same. From one year to the next, I added to it. When I first created my first fan, they were just 2018, like, or the year at the bottom. I end up adding to it to make it better, but I didn't try to completely reinvent the wheel. Most of these have slowly changed and developed and morphed into different things because I just started with one, I added. So then by the time I got to the next year, that first element that I had is kind of like, So I took that second element, added something else to it. Now, technically, that's a new design. The year after that, I'm going to take the first, take off one part so I can add another one. That's how I make money, and I make it fast. It's not just about having templates. These aren't templates. I created them, but I know my design style, and they come to expect a certain design style from me. I'm going to go to this graduation stole from, well, you guys have seen it. I don't even know where it's at. That's only the only ones I still have the actual stole, but I don't know where it's at. I'm going to go, let's see, level 1. But yeah, I didn't change the theme. I just, for the most part, for a certain year, I didn't change the theme of it. I'm just changing the picture and the colors, and that's it. Also, I see so many people, you guys are getting ready for it, and it seems like a lot of people are advertising to sell online. If you haven't gone and secured the mascots in your area or the schools you want to service, you need to start doing that. Making sure that you're not waiting to the last second to find high resolution images. Because a lot of times for those, you have to go on a deep dive to find really good images of the school mascots. So start doing that. The core schools that you know folk at, and they're going to probably come to you. Now, if you end up getting a really off school, I got one last year before that, some Sheridan something, I was like, baby, I have no idea who this school is. So for that one, I had to go do a deep dive for their logo and their colors and stuff. But you should already have the colors, figured out how you're gonna do the school name and the mascot for a couple of schools in your area that you know that you're going to service. She says, I'm doing that now. Good job, mommy. So this is what I was telling you. I did not. One side was like this. The other side was, I think this final one, her picture was on it. I'm going to go to Etsy real quick. I'm going to go custom grad stole. You guys are probably missing out on getting big school orders because they don't want a bunch. They're ordering it from somewhere. Why can't they order it from you? Because I've seen schools where they had the sublimation ones and it was just their school mascot, just grad 2021 or, things like that. But if you come on here and you're looking up grad stoles, a lot of the times it's no pictures. To get the embroidery one, they're going to charge them a lot of money to embroider that. You're able to do that with vinyl. You're able to do this with sublimation, and it can be a simpler process, especially when you get that, honestly speaking, sublimation paper roll. And they have to wait for that to stitch out for the top part. If they don't have depending if they have a single needle, multi-needle, doing like that's a big stitch out for the 2021. And then you have to do like you can go and type that out and do that in vinyl. You can type that out and sublimate it. Even if it starts out at white, you can make you don't have to go out and buy a bunch of the stoles that's in all of these different colors. You can easily create that by just filling in your background and having a proper template where you're going to have the edging and have the edging be even. And there's no pictures on these stoles. And if you go into a lot of like the Etsy shops, you're going to see how much they're $105. $105. This one does. Never mind. Hold on. I'm not going. Yeah, that picture at the bottom just threw me for a loop. 45. That better be for child. I can't. $90. This one does have some pictures and stuff on it, so they saying $90 for this. But when you look at a lot of them, these were traditionally made with embroidery. Because it does look nice. It's supposed, it lasts. Some people are worried about vinyl, but I've done them with vinyl before, and I've done them with sublimation, and they love them. And I have some with sublimation that have pictures, some that don't. Have you guys looked at the fact that the majority of these are just text and no images? And you would be able to possibly give it to them in a faster turnaround than the person that's doing the embroidery. The person that's doing the embroidery has to probably order those per order because of all the different colors, unless they just want to randomly keep a bunch of colors. But when you sublimate, you can offer the same exact thing and offer it faster because you start off as white and then you sublimate all of that on there. It's all they want. That's it. So it's like a high schooler. Yeah, look. That's it. You're going to have some people that's all they want. They just want some simple text on it. That's not something that you're going to charge $40-$50 for. Hopefully your $40, $50, $70, $80, $90 is because of the amount of work that you're putting into the design. But if you're able, they're telling you exactly what they want. They're providing you with the logo, and all you have to do is arrange it so it says FDU RA office. That's it, and press it. You are never, like when you say, oh, I can't afford that, I can't compete with that, because you're thinking about the fact that you sold a personalized stole for $90, and you want to go and charge somebody $90 for something like this. They're never going to pay that because they can go somewhere else where they understand that that's a basic design, and you can probably put a bunch of them on a sheet, and then like you can probably do one whole stole, probably 3 or 4 stoles on a sheet with how small that is. You just cut them up, press it, and it's done in 30 seconds when you're using, honestly speaking, sublimation paper. And because that's not an all over and it's just the tail, guess what? You can press both sides at the same time. Haha. And you're making quick money. But if you're doing everything, you're only advertising full stoles. You got some folk want a stole, but they don't want to pay you $90 just to have their baby picture on there. My baby just needs something that just is a keepsake for the fact that they did it. But you're stuck in all of these splashes and smokes and flares and pictures and all this other stuff. So this pretty much like this. I think on hers, I end up adding her picture. I did end up adding her picture, but just the school name, what her degree was, graduate, the mascot, her name, class of 2021. That's it. And this is what they wanted. Now, the other side for high school was a little bit more because she had dual enrollment. But this is all that was needed. And this is how hers ended up being. So this is her actual one afterwards. So it was just the logo, degree, graduate filled in with some glitter, covered up the bottom with GSU, her name, one picture. That was it. I didn't put class of 2021 on here. Why? Her picture has it. Why do I need to go and create and put 2021, 2022 on here again when she holding a whole chalkboard that say class 2021? We know what year she graduated. So you don't have to do a lot to your stoles. And when you have a good template, I'm able to press this, and because it's not just a rectangle, and now when it's tapered in, that part isn't making it to the stole. You have, because someone asks, well, why are you, like, this isn't a template. Why are you giving us a blank outline? Because it's for you to design. And when you put your stole down, you can have things like that nice, even border all the way around it because it matches the stole that you're working from. Make sense? I'm going to see. Where is Jen stole? Let's see. Where is Jen's? Jen. I think hers is really simple too. Mommy, you asked me what I use for backgrounds? Solid colors. That's it. Now, stoles, of course, is just for the graduate. Those I do as single orders because it's just for the graduate. But I'm also charging based off of how much detail I had to put into it. Yeah. So I did put no backgrounds, no splashes. It's just the solid colors. The same graduate I've been using for everything. Put her school name, put her name there. I stacked her two pictures, put the mascot, class of 2021, same class of 2020, class of, and the year that I've been using for 3 years. Put that at the top. Nothing fancy to it. Real easy, real simple. Did that one. That was a last minute order. They thought that was the greatest thing ever. Done real quick. I even had a version where I was going to put the alumni and then their shield. I decided not to. Let's see. Nope. Who else's stole is very simple? I'm going to go to Jen and JJ for their fans. They're together because I was working on one. Someone called and said, oh, I need this. I'm sending you the picture over. Oh, okay. It's pretty much the same design. Genesis. Oh, you see this? Remember this is 2021. Remember, it was that 2019? It had that same little flag at the bottom, same little lines at the bottom. Yeah, I just repurposed it. Took off the class of and just put graduate in the middle. Same thing, just elevated what I had the years before, changed it to make it look like something new. Yeah. So I was working on hers, got a call. Oh, can you squeeze in another one? Uh-huh, sure. Oh, they look exactly the same. Only thing that was different is that I put his mascot, well, their thing right there in the middle. That was it. Oh, this one right here came from, let's see, do I have hers over here? What was her name? Gosh, I can't think of her name. I know it's Johnson, but this looks exactly like, I literally just went and took her picture off, put hers over there and changed the colors. Let me see. I don't think it's under Johnson though. I think it's under her first name. Candace. I think that's her name. Candace Shirts. Yeah. There we go. This was her fan. Look familiar? Because Genesis fan looked the same exact way. I'm not changing all this stuff up, y'all. Y'all better learn to use the same stuff. And then her picture was the only thing that was different. And I had all these names. And then that's how this was. Everything else is the same. All I had to change was the part here. But guess what? When it comes to this part, I'm going to show you, let's see. Let's see. Senior, or is it grad? No, it is, let me see, proud. I don't think it's under proud. Proud. Oh, yeah, it is. Boom. There we go. Come on. That's the mock-up. So I'm just going to open up this. Oh, trust and believe. When I made that one for her, I ended up using that again. Hers came first. And then what came next? Oh, I did this design. It was 2021 graduate. She was the first one. She was the prototype for it. But I'm designing it with the intentions that I can tweak it for other stuff. So hers had her picture in it. But for everybody else, for generic stuff, I'm just going to put your mascot in the middle. But that proud mom, same exact way. That graduate, same exact way. Same. Alumni, same font. Oh, here's that class of again. Totally different look. Same thing. This right here has been around since 2019. That same little bar with the school name in it. Yeah, because I'm not about to redo. They liked it back then. They're going to like it this year too. Oh, we had that inside of the fan. We're going to figure out how to put that a part of the design. I just flipped it the other way. And I gave them options. You have proud, you can go straight across, or you can arch it. Little small difference, like literally, it looks custom because it's a small difference. Again, I don't have no smoke. I don't have no flares. I don't have no paint splatters, no paint drips, none of that. Because I created this one first, And the amount of time that I took to create this, oh, we're going to use this again because that took some time to make. So here we are. And I can now change this out to whatever mascot I want it to be. And it becomes a very general shirt. And for this is one where they can only get it in white because I'm not doing print and cut on it. It's a sublimation shirt. You don't want a sublimation shirt. You don't want my services. Have a nice day. Boom. That's it. So yeah, our problem is finding nice fonts. It's not that. It's like, I'm gonna come to your house. I'm gonna go let you go through Creative Fabrica and then pick out what you think are good fonts. I want to watch you pick fonts because these are actually very, like, the Proud Mom is one that came with, let me see if it comes up here. That's one that's like a standard font on the computer. Oh, and that's the other thing, compromise. Because when I originally designed it, it had all different colors. It's a slight difference in price for the difference in colors. No, can we just do one color? All right, cool. They got it all in one color. But originally, it had different colors to it. Now, let me see if I still have this in font mode. Yeah, I think this is a really basic font. Oh, maybe not. What is this? The Lunatic type. I have no idea what that means. Maybe that wasn't a basic font. I don't know. But yeah. And this was the one that they sent me. This was the inspiration picture that they sent me. I wasn't doing nothing that looked like that. Okay. That's what they sent me. And originally, wait, no, where's the one with the grad cap? Oh, this is what they got. And then we put the picture in there. So, if someone sends you inspiration, you don't have to copy it verbatim. That's what their inspiration. This is what they got. I think what they got looks better, but I might be a little biased because it is my work. But I think what I made look a little bit better. So yeah, all of that, a whole 2 hours. I know that was long, and I didn't plan on being here that long because I'm actually very, very hungry. And now I need to go get that's when MJ came here asking for his money back. Because he's like, you're not going to go get my chalup, my tacos. Can I have my money back? No, sir. Wait, did he really take his money back? I think that little joker took his $20 back. Oh, well, he ain't getting no tacos. But all of that, I wanted you guys just to see design-wise, one of my favorite ones that I designed for myself. Honestly, dope. All text. You don't have to do a lot of extra stuff, guys. This should be easy money. If you're stressing right now, it's no bueno. It should really be easy money because they gonna buy it. But try to have other options other than, the really, really fancy stuff. Don't take it personal. Because if you're putting time in it, you have to crop all these, remove the background, blur things out, and arrange all this stuff. You definitely should be paid for that. But sometimes people don't want all that stuff. Maybe have a sliding scale to where they only want one picture. They want two. If you have to figure out how to put 50 pictures on something, you definitely need to be charging more than $35-$40 for that. If they don't want a picture on it, are you charging the same amount for no picture that you are with a picture? You have to figure out, I guess that was so simple because I would have had to press it 3 times instead of 2 times. And then having a different color vinyl. So I would have to reload that one, cut those out, arrange in one like that, put her name down there compared to the other one where I just cut it all from one color and press it. I would have had to do more steps. So those more steps meant more money. They liked the design. They didn't want to pay for the color. All right, cool. They were okay with it being one color. Are you giving your customers options? Or are you just stuck in this, whatever, they're going to pay my price. They don't want to pay my price. They can go to somebody else. Or they can get it cheaper. Go ahead. It's going to look ugly. Not all the time. Sometimes they're going to come to the person that's like me. And I'm cheaper because I'm giving them options. And my design just might look better than yours anyway. So don't think just because somebody's looking and they go somewhere else, they're going to get something that's crap. Because I don't have a couple people that came to me because of folk who dead set on their prices, and I give you options. So if you don't have options, you're shooting yourself in the foot. She said, sell us the words. We will put the pictures. That's what you got out of this. You can go and do that. Some of this, like for those, I can't. Actually, that is one of the templates that's coming out. I told y'all get my templates. So my ones for 2021, y'all get for you to use for 2022. I actually already have it set up, or actually have it set up until 2025, I think. I think it's that far. Yeah, I think it's set up until 2025. Probably need to add some more of the other, like at least up until 2029, I guess. But once I make a design, I give y'all whatever I did the year before. So those are coming out. We're doing graduation designs next week, or next month. A lot of this will go to the template vault in March. So like March 1st, March 2nd, a lot of these will drop. And then we have designing. And that's why I asked the question. Do you guys want to learn how to make your own like type design? Or would you rather me show you how to make my templates look amazing as hell? That's why I asked that question earlier. People are saying both. That don't really help me none because there's not enough time for me to teach you both. If you're in my class, look, we've been on here for 2 hours. If I'm in the class teaching you to design, now don't get me wrong. When we're in class, you can ask anyone. We're on it and we're designing. So we're on there for 2 hours. We're designing for 2 hours. It's not kind of like this where it's just like a bunch of open banter. We're working and we're designing. But I'm only one person. I won't have time to do both, to do classes from scratch, because that's going to take a couple classes and do ones based off of templates, because y'all want to do everything. Y'all want to know how to make shirts, masks, stoles, yard signs, grad cap toppers, buttons, chip bags, cake toppers. Y'all blowing my inbox up. Shakira, you gonna do a class for this? So I'm trying to figure out how to do that because y'all asking me for, like, y'all are in my inbox like crazy right now. So, oh, did you see that? She was in my head. She was in my head, Leo. You know how she does Crafty Crap of the Win. You know that's her favorite one, right? So last night when I was doing the battle, did you see what I wrote on my Cameo? You know that's her favorite line. So my mama was on my brain last night when I wrote Cameo for the Win. She says it is much better. I'm making 37 shirts right now. Thank you very much, Professor. Oh, yes. 37. Is that for the jam ones? But yeah. So, but that's, the graduation stuff. And you have to remember, I can't show you all the possible, like everything that's like possible when it comes to design. That's one of the reasons why I created my academy. It's to teach you how to use the program as a graphic designing program, to teach you not just the how, but the why you have to do certain things. why does this do this when you do it, when you combine it with this, but if I put it over here, it looks totally different. It's so that you can create, that you can go have the vision and create these. That's what my program is about. I've gone back and forth on whether or not I should change it to basically just teach you project based. It seems that to me, it seems like a lot of you guys want just templates that you can tweak, or you want to learn project based. You're not trying to learn designing as a whole. And if that's what the majority of my audience is, there's no sense in me killing myself trying to figure out like this stuff if it's just not going to connect, it's not going to resonate. But you have to know why things do certain things, and when to do this, when to do that. And that's why my program, it may seem like it's really long. You're not gonna, did y'all see my design in 2018? They were basic, real basic. So you're not gonna learn it all in one class. You're not gonna learn it in 2 classes. This is something where you're going to have to, maybe if you aren't able to really piece it together fully on your own, paying for the class so that it helps like make it make sense for you. Pulling a little bit from each class. This is a culmination of a lot of different techniques. Some of these have started off for something that was totally left field from what this is. And then I tweaked it to make it work for that particular design. I wish I could take you guys, like we've been on for 2 hours. If I can literally take you through the designs that's on my computer, and just like how some of them you'll be like, oh wait, I remember seeing that 2 designs ago, 10 designs ago, because I'm like, oh, that didn't work for this, but it might work for this. I'll look for that file, bring it in, and then I'll tweak it. You're not going to learn overnight, y'all. I wanted to do this to show that there was evolution to my designing. I know who I am as a designer. I decided who I wanted to be as a designer a long time ago. And I've worked on perfecting that type of designing, not someone else's. So hopefully you saw the growth and the elevation in my designs, where stuff is like maybe basic, maybe not lined right. But there is elevation. And then now, I end up adding a lot of other elements to it, but that's because I perfected the text part. So adding in pictures, I'm not trying to figure out text and how to pair text, and then also trying to figure out how to arrange the pictures. I mastered text for years. Now I can add pictures. It is okay to just master one. If I'm offering level 1, level 2, level 3, don't have this fear of missing out and you want to join level 3, and it's going to leave you like, dang it. Like, it's going to leave you feeling like you're dumb or stupid, or why can't I get this? Because I didn't get level 3 when I was just starting. I was doing level 1. And that's the part that I'm trying to get you guys to understand when I'm teaching. Or why do I have a level 1, level 2? Like, why you just can't teach us all of the stoves? Why do I have to pay $20 for this one, $30 for this one, $40 for that one? Because there's different levels. And if you want all of them, you're going to pay 20 plus 30 plus 40. Like, you're going to have to pay that, or stay in where you're comfortable at and where your design skills are. Perfect that. And then keep it moving and keep it growing. Can we get a mock-up so we can go to the schools? To go to the schools for what? Most times when I'm going, like I'm getting stuff like from schools, it's not me going directly to the school unless I'm trying to secure a job for like the entire class. If you're not ready for that, you're barely doing shirts and like doing onesies and twosies. When it comes to doing the entire school, you haven't built up to that yet. A lot of people get those big orders and they're stressed out. It is more work to do a bigger order, especially if you don't know what things to do to make that bigger order easier. It's a lot more stressful. Going into a school, that means you are prepared to to get that large order. But if you're not prepared for that, it comes from word of mouth. When I do my grad stuff, I put a call out. Who has a baby that's graduating this year? I start my designs off with I ask for one boy, one girl. End up getting a whole bunch of them, but all of them I don't use. So whoever I use when I'm making my designs, they pretty much get theirs without having to pay a design fee. Everybody else ends up having to pay it. But I start there. And then once I post that and they go and post it, then it's all the rest of their classmates want it. I don't go into the schools unless I'm trying to secure their spirit shirts. I'm trying to secure a really, really big one. You can't go, it's not really going into the school, but if you wanted to make flyers for certain ones, you are literally near 3 schools, lady. Parents go big because I'm that parent. MJ's in the 5th grade. When I tell y'all, I'm about to go all out. Because I have a graduate this year. I have someone that's being promoted this year. So MJ finna get a stole. MJ, we're gonna be at the little thing with our little custom mask on. I'm gonna have me a tumbler. My grandma gonna have a mug, because he's graduating 5th grade. He's leaving 5th grade. So this year, I'm one of those graduate parents. Trust me, we like stuff. If you're only doing high school and colleges, you miss. I got let me see. There's probably that one with that young girl. That's when she was graduating middle school. I have another one where I made fans for 3 people. Their kids were graduating from or being promoted from elementary school. I've done them for pre-K. So if you're only marketing and you're only putting stuff out there for seniors as in high school, and it looks very high school-ish, college-ish, all them parents like me that have 5th graders, parents that have 8th graders, you missing out on so much money. So much money. You worried about stuff being saturated? Let them have the seniors in high school. Seek out them parents that got 8th graders, 5th graders. Have y'all not seen what they do at daycare proms? I've seen full-on dresses, full-on suit for baby. What's the name of that school? They better not try it. I am not paying all that money out for no dress for a 3-year-old. But you have some daycares that go all out. You have some daycares that go all out for graduation, and the kids get to keep the stoles and the hat and I think we had to, with pre-K, they had to give back the gowns, but they let them keep the sash and the hat. So some of them were able to decorate it. You know how much money you're missing out? Pre-K, 5th grade, 8th grade. It's a lot of money out there. But all I ever see are high school designs. All I ever see are college designs. How to make my templates look awesome? Have you ever made a chip bag? Have you ever, whatever design you've done, it takes the same thing to make your stoles look awesome. It doesn't, for me, I don't know. So, but I guess it depends on what you kind of came in a little bit on the tail end probably, but what do you consider to be awesome? That's the part that you have to ask yourself. What do you consider awesome? What does it have to have on it to be considered awesome? And then you'll have your answer on how to design it where it is awesome. This was her tumbler. The tumbler had a black background on it. I took the black background off, and wherever there was white words, I just made them black, and it became her shirt. I took from her Tumblr. And then there's those shirts there. I didn't get a picture. Look, see, 5th grade, on to the next, to 6th grade. I get shirts for that all the time. Hold on. I'm looking for. Oh, I wasn't playing with that order. Look at all those fans, all those shirts. Stuff like that. No, I'm not doing 1 and 2. No. Let me get a couple of those. Yeah, I need all of them. I need the biggest order. Let me do everybody. Don't leave this person out. Don't leave them out. They need a shirt too. Hold on. I'm looking for. So this is one. All in silhouette. That's a blue background, a yellow fade. Her name, the same way it was on the backside. Now it's just smaller. It has her mascot, 2 pictures on that side, grad going down. To me, that's not fancy. How some of y'all have done stuff, to me, that's not fancy. And then this is one of the first time I did it. This was the first one that I did as, I think, sublimation, because before I used to do them all vinyl. And keeping it real simple. It was nothing but text. Silaholics Anonymous High School 2021. My logos, me at the bottom, a little glitter around the side. That was it. See, when you have a good template, look at how that lines up with my template. Oh, you were answering my question. Okay. How to make my templates look awesome. Okay. I was trying, it's restarted all the way over. I was trying to find the other one and it just has one picture. I have a stole and it has just one picture on it. Oh, here it is. It's mainly text, that same graduate going down. And this was sold to the same person. You think they wanted 2 different ones? Nope. Sold to the exact same person. She ordered one for her goddaughter, one for her niece. Same graduate going down. The name is just on it. Her one picture. Same exact 2021. The colors just changed. Her name. And then it was like, what was that say at the top? Happiness over everything. And then Psalm. And then my signature thing is to put their mascot kind of faded in the back. Her fan, same fonts, same everything, same color scheme. I just put a different picture in it. Now her shirt did have a background behind it on this one, just because it was requested. The fan, the mask, the stole, same image, same, I changed, of course, the way that it's laid out, but for the most part, it's the same. I'm sorry. I know that looks so blurry next to that. Her Tumblr, I took the graduation stole, the glitter, the everything, and put it on a Tumblr. Call it a day. And just rearranged it. So yeah, I'm going to teach you. My class is, then I had to do like this thing for them. I've used this for other stuff because this was more of a shawl for her aunt or her godmom. My Polaroid, the thing there, her name, Georgia State. Remember, I had that on the yard sign? Put that right on the shawl. Why am I going to go and change it again? So, yes, you need the students. You need to get to their parents. But I get you saying. You are absolutely right. I need to get this money. I know how you can help me. I'm not a crafter. I'm an artist that may do some crafts. How do you just let something be without wanting to change something? Ooh, you have to do what you said. Just let it be. I beat myself. Ask my mom. I'll stress over it. And it's so crazy because I'll go through and I'll change stuff. And the very first thing that I design is huge. Like 93.65% of the time, my very first draft is what they pick. And I'm like, I sat here stressing over all this and changing and doing all this stuff. And it just comes like, it's not something that's easy. It comes with time. When you talk to yourself and be like, look, have somebody that's going to, Shakia, or somebody's going to say, AJ, it's cool. Like, you're doing too much. It's fine. My mother is that for me. Even is that for me. Couple people on my team are that for me. Where it's like, I think that I'm not giving enough. And I'm like, Shakia, you're giving too much. So chill out. So you're going to have to get you somebody who is going to crack that whip. Oh, thank you. They're actually, I rushed these. They're not even outlined. I rushed these. Thank you. Let's see. I like that you're consistent with the design and you're not changing the fonts for different items. Yeah, I don't change them up. Use the same one. Once it's colored, it's just going to get resized. So, all right, y'all. Hello, my dear. How are you? This is another person who loves my designs. They love my designs. Don't you? Don't you love my designs? Actually, who came first? You were, I think you're the reason why I got into event planning for your first baby. Or was it Chantel's? Wait, no, your Zai is the oldest out of them, right? Or Joey? Who's the oldest, Zai or Joey? One of y'all is the reason why I started doing event planning. Who's older, Zai or Joey? No, not the rock, not Akila's rock star. Baby shower. When I had the pins and I was wrapping around, we did it in, was that in my mom's backyard? Joey's the oldest, so that means Joey's baby shower was in my mom's backyard. One of y'all baby showers was in my mama's backyard. And that's when I first made all those pins with the bears and stuff. Oh, that was Chantel's on. Okay. Yeah, that's how I got into event planning. And making all these, putting beads on pins, putting bears on top, making corsages. Back in the day, like baby showers were crazy. Like it's cringy now thinking about it. But yeah. All right, y'all. The little one's calling me as well. So time to go. Mom. Yes, my love. Yeah. Dad, what? Yeah. Huh? Yeah. What? Yeah. Go hungry? Uh-huh. Want to go eat? Uh-huh. Okay, go get some pants. Go put on pants. We go eat. Don't point at me. Okay. Okay. Oh, I have. Wait. Okay, so I'm gonna show y'all what she's talking about. I have some of those. Hold on. I think it's on. Let me tell y'all. Okay. Mommy's gonna come. Okay. I'm gonna go. We're gonna go eat. But let me show them something real quick. I think I might have Akila's party on my Instagram. Mom. Yes, my love. Huh? Do I have hers on here? Maybe I don't.
Ma,
Yes, sweetheart.
what is?
Want to see? Okay.
Ma,
Yes.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Ma,
Oh my gosh, buddy. What?
Saha,
Yes, I know.
de, ma,
Nope, I don't have hers on my Instagram.
ma.
Oh, yes, I do. Look. Um, okay, you're trying to touch that. Look. So when I say, like, to me, this is being a crafter. Like, we had Dollar Tree skirt. No, this actually wasn't from Dollar Tree. This came from the party place, but it was plastic. Yes, my love.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you hungry? Okay, we're going to go eat. He hid in his belly. She she says, we knew that day right there that you're going to perfect your craft. Yes, Pa. Okay, we're going to eat. Okay. Yes. Huh. Okay. Shh. We're going to eat. Dang. Don't end up, you making people think I don't feed you. So to me, this is when I was crafting, right? Because this right here, let me see if I have a close-up picture of them. I mean, look at this. To me, this is the most hood. This is 2014, y'all. Baby, this right here, I literally took a bunch of CDs and glued glitter to them. I actually, I don't even know if this is spray painted. This may have been acrylic paint. I painted paper plates. It was just picks, like it was there's a piece of styrofoam in the middle of that, and I took tissue paper, it's a pick in there, it's glued, push that in there. The CDs were glued like a box, and then this was from Party City, and I just glued two together, I think, or it might be just like a stick or something on it, and I put it in the middle. I was trying to give it, these right here. I'm trying to see if I have a good picture of it. See, and then I cut this out by hand. And I thought I was doing something, putting a little different colors on there. Oh, man, I look at this now. I'm like, Shakira, what were you thinking? Yes, sweetheart. Okay. This right here. Can y'all not hear me? Uh-oh, hold on. My mom says y'all can't hear me. Testing. Nope, it's working.
Ma.
I know, I spelled her name wrong. I remember that after the fact. Yes, okay, Zion, please. Okay, buddy, get down. Mommy, that's your phone. Okay, mommy's gonna come. Go tell daddy put your pants on, okay, so we can go eat. He's mad. So this right here on the side, I don't know if y'all can tell, but it's a napkin. It matches this up here. It is cardstock, and it is glued to another piece of cardstock that's cut, like it's a round circle. That's the base of it is cardstock. It's wrapped with a black napkin, and then they had like the theme napkins. So I cut that, and the theme napkin is glued to the front of the black napkin. The black napkin actually doesn't even reach all the way around. It's like it stops in the middle, and then the decorative one is over that, and then they sell those little frilly things just like that. And I had them for the piñata, and I just hot glued them around the top. The crazy thing is, I sold a lot of those. Like, I have a lot of things I made just from napkins. See, look, there it is, up close. The piñata is a cardboard box. I cut it out, made it look like a guitar, and that same frilly stuff that's here is what's on there. It's hot glued all the way around it. To me, this was my crafting days. Now I produce products. Look at her piñata. That piñata was dope, though. Look at the piñata. Couldn't tell me nothing with my little plastic tablecloths, my plastic skirts. Oh, I thought I was doing the damn thing. Oh, couldn't tell me nothing. All this stuff I spray painted for it. Like, to me, this is when I was crafting. Like, because I hand painted this bottle, hand painted the letters. This was like, I was making decorations out of paper plates. All of those are spray painted or printed on a printer. To me, this was crafting. I spray painted the crates. Hold on. My sister, this was crafting. See, this, when I had to pretend like I was a Cricut back in the day, and I can only do a line straight across because that's all Cricut can do. But see, now as a silhouette user, I would go and contour that so you won't even really see it, won't even know where it's cut at. That's because this was when I was cutting by hand. See, Cricut is equivalent to me cutting by hand. I love you, Gucci. Man, I look at wrapping whole tires. This was crafting. This was me being very crafty when it came to decorating. Very, very crafty. This was, oh my gosh, I was upset. Why was I so obsessed with tissue paper and foam? So that's foam. Oh my God, this is so cringy. And ribbon. I just knew I was doing the damn thing too, child. Oh, Lord. Look at this. And it was a styrofoam and it was just paper shreds, glue. Oh, Lord. What? 2014. I'm telling y'all, you will look back at what you do now. So be proud. Like, don't try to be like someone else. I don't think I saw anyone else doing it, but now I'm looking at it and I'm like, I see why nobody else was doing it. It looked crazy now. Or at least maybe just in growth, it just looks crazy to me, but they thought it was the greatest thing ever. I got so many compliments. So I guess I shouldn't say it was crazy. I've grown. So it's just different for me looking at this stuff now. And then here's another one. This was my cousin. If y'all know Bella Dulce Delights, this is how it started. Y'all should see that Hello Kitty. That Hello Kitty is not cute. I'm not even gonna lie. I love my cousin. And we were all, all right, yay, cousin, you doing it, girl. But that Hello Kitty wasn't cute. But baby now. Oh, baby now. Did y'all see? Oh, go ahead, hold on. Oh, I can't. Oh my gosh. Do you see the corn dog? Baby, that's a Rice Krispie treat. Do y'all see the Rice Krispie treat? Do you see the Rice Krispie treat? Baby, where they do that at? It ain't where you start. It's growth, y'all. You got to start somewhere, and it's growth. Those are apples, just in case you wanted to know. Those snow cones are really apples. Yeah, my cousin real gangster with it. See, we both started off kind of cringy back in 2014. But baby now, oh, baby, honey. You can't tell us nothing, honey. Nothing. Baby. Do y'all, that look like the real Abby Kadabby. You can't tell us nothing now. But oh, honey, back in 2014, we thought we was the ish, but no, that wasn't the move. Oof, I love her, but that wasn't cute. And I'm here, look at me. I told y'all my candy apple lady was a beast. Yes, Google it. Nope, I did not find it anywhere except at Bella Dulce Delights. Whoo, baby, that fondant work on that doll, baby, was rough, honey. Woo, Lord, my God. Look at us now. Woo. Man, every time I get on here with y'all and go through this, it's always so kind of like nostalgic for me just to go through all this stuff. This is when I was crafting. My grandmother's entire party was all paper crafts. I made Eiffel Towers out of paper. This is how most of you guys found me. And I feel like I have let you guys down because I moved away from doing this stuff because you wanted to just craft and make money from crafts. And now I feel like I've moved away from it, but this is how most of you guys found me. I was embossing stuff, and this was in 2014. My first grad stuff. Oh, wait. Talk about grad stuff. Hold on. I'm going to go to, where is it? Where is it? I told y'all I had a thing in 2014 about tissue paper and cardstock. This little thing right here is cardstock and foam board. Cardstock and foam. Do y'all see how them colors look? This one I was printing with a brother printer. Them thing, ooh. And I just knew that was the best color in the world. You couldn't tell me nothing. Now I know better. But baby, my hashtag back in the day was DIY by a professional. Oh Lord, featuring full professional grade party decor. Oh my God. Professional grade paper crafts. Ooh, could tell me nothing though. I think I still use this if I'm not mistaken, I still use this grad cap. You could but my balloons always been on point. Now look, although now I have a more professional system. If y'all would have saw what this balloon pole was, ooh, child, it was real ghetto. But I had to start somewhere. I had to start somewhere. See, all paper crafting at my grandmother's party. Oh, for the person that said that cameos can't cut intricate, that's a little intricate right there. All that was cut on my cameo. I'm just saying, for the person that said that I couldn't do intricate, just so you know, all of this was cut on the cameo. You know, AJ, cut on the cameo. Intricate. This is my garage. So don't come for my cameo, because my cameo did all of that. All of it. My cameo did all of that, ma'am. AJ. Those things cost a whole lot of $14.99 for those per letter. Who? I made me some out of paper. I sure did. I sure did. Who? I wasn't paying $14.99. I made them out of paper. These balloons, these balloons like a couple weeks later. No, this is probably a couple days later. But they stayed in my garage for like 3 weeks, blown up that way. Don't give me the face now, because you told me it couldn't do intricate. I can do intricate, ma'am. Don't come for my cameo, ma'am. Ma'am. It's something else that's intricate on here too. I think it's inside. Oh, look. And that's paper. That ain't vinyl. I know you see it. I know you see it. AJ, want to come for my cameo? I know you see that intricate cut. That's not intricate. That's just thin. That's just thin. Girl. My custom box. That was crafting. Child, I put so much glitter on that box. Ooh, what was I thinking? Stuff like this, you can never pay me to do now. That was team too much. I'm gonna buy a box and put some glitter on it. I am not making a box ever again. Won't happen, Captain. That was your journey to you today. It was. It really, really was. All right, I got to get off IG. I'll go here and I'll reminisce about all the greatness. This was dope too. This was me crafting. This is when I craft. Child, I cannot believe I sat here and glitter the Shakia. I sat here glittering the sides of glasses. I glittered the top of hand sanitizer. I glittered the inside parts of a water bottle. What in the HE double hockey sticks was I thinking? Oh my gosh. I had don't lo- This why it used to take me forever to do stuff for parties. I was doing stupid ish. That's why half the time I didn't finish all the stuff I had planned for parties because I was doing some real stupid. I literally glittered the sides of those glasses in the front. I glittered the top of a dang on hand sanitizer bottle. Now I see why. See, now that I've evolved from this and I could never figure out why I would never finish all of my projects because I was doing foolish stuff. Dang. Yeah. All 2014, I had done lost my mind. I see. Wow. Wow. Okay, let me get my butt off of here. All right, y'all. Until next time, have a great one. Team too much. Yeah, I was, but see, you didn't tell me I was doing team too much back then. Maybe you did. I don't know. But yeah, I had a really bad issue with never finishing stuff that I was supposed to for events. Don't be like me. Luckily, all the other stuff was like super, super great to where my clients didn't hold it against me. Now they're gonna blast you on social media real, real bad if you have stuff on their stuff. But I came up in a time where I was able to kind of somewhat half step. But yeah, I used to do team too much, like for real, for real. Yes, I did the sunglasses too. Yeah. I am. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You did tell me. Yeah, and see, but now I know better. Now I know better. Yes, my love. Oh, where's that come from?
That was a fridge.
Um, man.
Can I have it?
Yeah,
You still alive?
yeah.
Please. Yay.
I gotta get off of here. All right, y'all. Later. Peace.